Power Alderman novel. The Power is a 2016 science fiction novel by the British writer Naomi Alderman. Its central premise is women developing the ability to release electrical jolts from their fingers, thus leading them to become the dominant gender. In June 2017, The Power won the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction. The book was also named by the New York Times as one of the 10 best books of 2017. Overview: The Power is a book within a book, a manuscript of an imagined history of the tumultuous era during which women across the world developed and shared the power to emit electricity from their hands. The manuscript is submitted by Neil Adam Arman to another author named Naomi, approximately 5,000 years after the power emerges and revolution reassembles the world into a matriarchy. This historical fiction chronicles the experiences of Ali, Roxy, Margaret, Jocelyn, and Tund as they now plot in a matriarchal society. A gushing male writer writes to an influential author about his fictional account of how the matriarchy came to be 5,000 years earlier in our current time. Men-dominated society. Then, stories emerge of women who can protect themselves with an electrical power, and more than protection, they can attack, torture, even kill. Roxy is an English teenager whose mother is attacked. She manages to defend herself, injuring one attacker. As the powers emerge across the world, Tun's reputation allows him unique access to document the turmoil in Saudi Arabia and elsewhere. Ali discovers how to use her powers to heal and becomes an influential religious leader, propagating a matriarchal doctrine. Margaret develops training camps for the women to use their powers. As women in Moldova start paramilitary groups, Tatiana, the president's wife, steps in to take over the country. Awadi Atif develops a rebel army to oppose. Ali kills Tatiana and decides to take the world back to the Stone Age to reset its growth and structures based on women's powers. The influential author responds to the young male writer, telling him it is a worthy book, that he should publish it under a woman's name. Main characters: Ellie Montgomery Taylor is a young girl who uses her power to kill her abusive foster father. She retreats to a convent where she becomes a religious figure named Mother Eve. Roxy Monk is the young daughter of a London mob boss and is a witness to her mother's murder. She meets with Mother Eve at the convent to seek help in strengthening her powers and ends up becoming Mother Eve's confidante. Margaret Cleary is an American politician and advocate for training young girls on how to properly use their power. She creates the North Star Girls camps across the country as part of her advocacy. Jocelyn Cleary is the daughter of Margaret Cleary and experiences power fluctuations. Despite her difficulties, Alatund Ito, known as Tund Ito, is a journalist who documents the growing power of women across the globe. He first gains recognition by posting one of the first videos of women using their power online. Tatiana Moskailov is the former First Lady of Moldova. After killing her husband, Neil Adam Arman is the fictional author of The Power and a member of the Men's Writers Association. Neil reaches out to Naomi through letters to discuss her thoughts on his book. The name is an anagram of Naomi Alderman. Development history: The Power is Alderman's fourth novel and was influenced by her relationship with Canadian novelist Margaret Atwood. The mentorship was arranged through the Rolex Mentorship Program. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph in 2012, Alderman explained the influence of Atwood's work on her as a novelist before the mentorship, as I'd been to an Orthodox Jewish primary school where every morning the boys said, "Thank you, God, for not making me a woman." If you put that together with The Handmaid's Tale in your head. In December 2016, Alderman stated that readers of The Power are already asking me if there'll be a sequel. There won't be another novel probably, but there are definitely so many more stories to tell than I had room for in the book. Literary significance and reception: The book, backed up by critics' reviews and awards, was broadly regarded as significant work of literature. The Washington Post reviewer Ron Charles praised the novel as one of those essential feminist works that terrifies and illuminates, enrages and encourages. The Power was the winner of the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction in 2017. The novel was also featured fourth in the 10 Best Books of 2017 list by the New York Times. The Guardian's deputy literary editor Justine Jordan praised the book by stating it's also endlessly nuanced and thought-provoking, combining elegantly efficient prose with beautiful meditations on the metaphysics of power, possibility, and change. In December 2017, former U.S. President Barack Obama named The Power as one of his favorite books of 2017. There were some adaptations. Television. The novel is set to be turned into a 10-episode Amazon Prime Video television series. The TV rights to Naomi Alderman's work were acquired by Jane Featherstone in an 11-way auction. Upon this acquisition, Alderman said that "I can't wait to expand this story and bring electric women TV screens around the world."